Hey everybody, Grayson the Goosebumps Kid here. Welcome back to another Goosebumps book review. Today I have a book from the original 62 series, and it's one of the later sequels from a book that was originally book 19, and as you guys can probably guess by now going down the list, that is book number 58, Deep Trouble 2. Wow, what a surprisingly good book, and just the cover is actually involves the story a little bit, and you can tell because there's a giant fish. So I'm just gonna leave you at that. So Deep Trouble 2 follows the same characters from the last Deep Trouble, Billy Deep and Sheena and Dr. D, or Dr. Deep, and they're on summer vacation again. Billy is 13 years old and his sister is 11. They went back to their uncle again to visit him on summer vacation. And their uncle is studying a thing of plankton that he found in the ocean. And Billy and Sheena, of course, swimming in the ocean and stuff like that, playing make-believe. The beginning of the book is actually them playing in the ocean. So, yeah. However, when they get back on the boat, they realize things are not going the way they planned. Their boat starts, like, tilting, and Billy runs across some giant jellyfish at one point, and they even try to strangle Sheena. Luckily, he pulls her out of it. But later on, they get back on the boat, and their boat starts, like, rocking from side to side. It tilts to one side. They go inside the cabin and they find these giant, Billy's giant goldfish, or two giant goldfish, and they're the ones that are like knocking the cabin to one side. So they throw those out, and then they can't find their uncle, and they realize something else that's what's making the boat tilt. Their uncle is underneath a snail, a giant snail. I believe that the snail goes into the water as well, but anyway, after that, they come across another scientist named Dr. Ritter. And let's just say Dr. Ritter is not the man who he says he is. Deep Trouble 2 is one of the books that I never really understood why Deep Trouble needed a sequel. I mean, I thought it was fine just as a single book. However, R.L. Stine did a really good job with this sequel. I congratulate him. It was one of the better sequels in some of the series of the OGs. I believe Night of the Living Dummy, Monster Blood, and Deep Trouble are like the only three series that have any sequels. Oh, and The Haunted Mask. Those are like the only four, I believe. But Deep Trouble 2 was a very good book. I know a lot of people say don't judge a book by its cover, but the cover is mainly what this book is about, you know, giant fish and all that. There wasn't really a twist ending at the end. There was a twist on Dr. Ritter, though, that I will not spoil. You're going to have to read the book for yourself to find out. But the ending of the book was not as cool or as scary as the first book. However, I do think that it was a little bit more intense and you wanted the book to continue. I believe in Slappy World there's a book called Creep from the Deep, and I think that follows Deep Trouble 2. However, I don't know if they really explain the ending of Deep Trouble 2 in that third Deep Trouble book. I will try to get my hands on that as soon as I can, but right now I'm trying to just read through the original 62. So yeah, I guess that's it on Deep Trouble 2. If I had to rate this book on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd definitely give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Can't remember what I gave Deep Trouble 1, but I definitely think this one's a little bit better than the first Deep Trouble. So, yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for me. But what are your guys' thoughts on Deep Trouble 2? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Would really love to hear your thoughts on it. Make sure to join our Goosebumps Discord. I'll leave a link to that in the description as well. And, yeah, God bless, guys, and have a good day. Bye, everyone.